What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. Quick update on yesterday's video involving the shocking sky. Something entered the atmosphere 3 o'clock in the morning last night, and apparently it's been identified. Over here at spaceweather.com, they go on to say that what was picked up by D. Bush's Skycam out of Missouri skies, was China's version of a Starlink satellite train, and this was the booster stage of what they're calling the Long March rocket that created a spectacular display across the Midwest, and it was also spotted from Denver, Colorado. So this was supposedly some sort of a rocket booster fuel dump. I just don't understand the shape. I've never seen one quite like that. That is very unique, and yes, indeed, it was quite shocking. Speaking of shocking, the amount of earthquakes following the 5.2 magnitude earthquake felt in Southern California. If you felt this earthquake, please leave a comment down below in the comment section. This was near Lamont, California, about 25 miles southwest of Bakersfield, California. You can see the initial 5.2 at 9:09 p.m. last night, and this is what's happened since then. All of these orange circles you see on here are earthquakes in the last 24 hours. The red circles are in the last hour over here at the USGS. In fact, there was just a 3.2 a few minutes ago. So the earthquakes continue in Southern California, right here in this area between Bakersfield and Taft, about 89 miles from downtown Los Angeles. This could have potentially been felt by millions of people. Bakersfield alone is over 400,000 people, and this thing, again, was less than 25 miles from Bakersfield. So probably everybody in Bakersfield felt it, Lamont, Arvin, Taft, clear down into San Bernardino, Thousand Oaks, Santa Clarita, and quite possibly even in the Los Angeles area. We've talked in the past about how the sun can influence earthquakes here on Earth, and here recently the sun has been highly active. You can see the Earth-facing side of the sun just loaded with sunspots in active regions. These sunspots are primed for X-class solar flares. There have been multiple M-class solar flares in the last 12 hours, 2 X-class solar flares in the last 72 hours. So it's no coincidence that we're now seeing an earthquake swarm on planet Earth. Yes, it's in a very densely populated area. I mean, Los Angeles, again, was less than 90 miles from the 5.2, and there have been over 330 aftershocks following the initial 5.2, so pretty big deal when you have an earthquake that size that was felt by quite possibly millions of people in Southern California, going up to Northern California. I received this video from Heather a few weeks ago. She stopped and took this video of Mount Shasta and the moon in the background, a very cool setting, and as she was filming Mount Shasta, she noticed a light appear in the video. Check this out. You're going to see a light appear right above Mount Shasta, moving, or at least appearing to move, from left to right. Here we go. You're going to see this vehicle enter the field of view, and then there's that light that entered the field of view. I'm going to continue on and let the video play. I paused it there. Notice how the light disappeared as the truck disappeared. What that was a reflection of the headlights of that vehicle that looks like a truck. And if you take away the very bright light saturation from the headlights of the vehicle, there they are. That's just a reflection of the vehicle moving down the highway. You can see they're moving at the same speed. Entered the field of view when the vehicle enters, exited the field of view when the vehicle exits. So that wasn't anything mysterious, Heather. Thank you for the video, though. I really appreciate that. And going from shocking skies to stunning storms, article over here at 12news.com out of Arizona. This particular storm woke me up last night. Article over here goes on to say, I've never seen anything like this in Arizona before. 40-year residents of Scottsdale left stunned by intensity of Tuesday's storm. A monsoon storm ripped through Scottsdale with intensity that hadn't been seen in decades, shaken residents say. And you can see large trees laying down over on sidewalks, and there was a tree blown over on an apartment building, maybe 2. There was a golf course in Scottsdale, which is about 30 miles from here, that saw over 30 trees blown over on their golf course and around the Scottsdale area. I know last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, about 1:15 4:15, I woke up to the sound of high winds and the trees blowing around in our area. It was too dark and way too early for me to be outside getting video footage. You can see this alert came across my phone at 1:16 a.m. Looking out the back door in astonishment as I thought the trees were going to be uprooted in our subdivision. I mean, this was one powerful storm that made its way up into the Scottsdale area, and again, residents from Scottsdale said they had never seen anything like it, and I gotta be honest, it was one very powerful storm. Coming over here to the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Adrian out of Oregon, and Oregon sunset. That is one cool looking sunset visible from coastal Oregon. Once again, solar activity has been up. We do have a CME headed towards the Earth. Right there's a look at it. Should be here in about 48 hours, so we could see auroras and quite possibly a geomagnetic storm. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, there's another sunspot in active region coming around the southeastern limb of the sun right now as I do this video. Looking at the Schumann resonance, very active the last 48 hours. You can see a couple of large spikes. That's what this red area is. That's a strong spike detected in the Schumann resonance over 40 hertz. The blue is typical, 7.4 hertz. The red is not typical. When it goes up over 40 hertz, that is a very significant spike. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. Unlike yesterday, today we're seeing earthquake activity showing up over here at Soda Butte in the northeastern quadrant, seeing some earthquake activity in the northwestern quadrant, down here in the southwestern quadrant. So a little bit of activity today at the supervolcano caldera. And coming over to poweroutage.us, a staggering 328,000 customers without power following yesterday's storms. 12,000 in Pennsylvania, 26,000 in Florida, and 10,000 in the state of Texas. And I'd also like to give a big shout out to Alan Brooks and Carl Callahar. Thanks for your contributions, guys. They were greatly appreciated. Also, thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website, MrMBB333.com. Look for this red banner that says, have a large video. It's a Dropbox. Drag and drop your video into the Dropbox. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out here.